Okay, I'm finally getting a chance to answer all of these questions that popped up about preservatives in food, specifically in my bread video. This particular person made many comments, so I just pulled one of his comments trying to say that preservatives are not unhealthy, they're not bad for you, and that I was trying to create fear in the food world, which is crazy talk. So let's just have a quick chat about preservatives. There's two different types of preservatives that we have. There's natural preservatives and there's artificial preservatives. Yes, it is true that preservatives are there to make food more shelf stable and to preserve the flavor of the food over long periods of time. When we're talking about natural preservatives, yes, natural preservatives are not unhealthy. Natural preservatives are any preservatives that don't have any synthetic additives or chemical additives, and they don't alter the composition of the food. Salt is probably the most common natural preservative, sugar, oil. I mean, think about pickles. You can put a jar of pickles in your fridge for the longest time because it combines basically all of those things to help preserve the food. Now, when we talk about the preservatives that are bad for you, and when we say bad, I really do mean bad, they're terrible for you. We're talking about artificial preservatives that have been chemically altered. They are artificially produced and they are synthetic in nature. There's nothing natural about them. This is what's used when you see those viral videos of somebody buying like a burger from McDonald's and sitting it out on a counter for like 6 months and it's still looking perfectly fine without any mold or anything like that. Like, that's crazy. That is not natural, and food should not last that long. Those type of artificial and chemical preservatives that are used to delay the contamination of foods instead of just preserving food, those are the ones that are cancer causing and heart disease causing and are just really bad to put in your body. And I mean, it's really, really hard to avoid all artificial preservatives. And so in my video, I was talking about trying to start limiting these artificial preservatives by making your own stuff, like making your own bread, which we did in that video. I encourage you to start looking more at your labels, because if you're eating 3 meals a day and each of those meals have like 3 or 4 or even 5 different components on it, like a meat and a rice and a veggie, and every single one of those components have an artificial processed preservative in it, then if you think about that, 3 meals a day, every single day, you are eating a ton of potentially chemical and synthetic things that you're putting into your body that you want to start to avoid. So if you can start knocking that back, start making more stuff at home, then you really are living a healthier life. I'm not saying that you should never buy anything from the grocery store because of all the artificial preservatives, which is, this guy was trying to tell me that I'm like fear mongering. I'm just saying, be aware of what you're putting in your body, because all preservatives are not good. Natural preservatives are amazing. They're natural. Artificial preservatives have chemicals in it, and you're putting them in your body. So I'm not a crazy person about it. I eat things out of the boxes and out of the freezer section all the time. They have artificial preservatives in it, but when I can, I try to avoid it. That's all I'm saying.